Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again for some more in Truffleton here. We are playing Ymir and a single player season 2. Let's get right back into things. Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button, it helps me out. And if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more great content. So it's going to take me a moment to reassess where we left off. I'll take you for a walk through it while we go. We're waiting to start water under the ground, probably because we don't have any inactives, right? Of course we don't. We got stone building, property, spearfishing, wheel, the rolling log thing, javelins, and sedentism. Start with our policies are, of course, just the standard. One change, we now get people's approval. 10 to people's approval. I think that is legitimacy. Yes, people approval is a new thing, and that is implemented basically to offset the negative from honor early on when you have no other possible way to boost it. So now band society gives you a plus 10 to people's approval, plus 5 legitimacy. So that's good. Also, he changed the deal where a claim stopped you from settling, so you'd have to unclaim, taking an honor hit and then reclaim. So that's nice. Basically, you can handle anything that is greater than, if I read the thing properly, the command is greater than -5. So -4, you're safe. After -4, you start losing legitimacy. Issues with that changed. The legitimacy used to be, when it goes negative, it used to cause serious instant dismantlement of your armies, basically. What do they call it? Desertion. And now it's scaled based on the size of your army, so that's good. Some tweaks and adjustments, totally expected in relation to a brand new major patch. He's also implemented new features in this latest patch that allow you to have banning features for player-run servers. So if people become griefing issues in your servers, or if you just don't like them, you can ban them, which is, you know, good and bad, but it will forcibly, it will forcibly put things into an unofficial standing for your server when you do that. So, mud basket, excellent. The piglet got covered in mud, came home to his mom. Mom's a basket weaver and had a eureka moment. So pottery, it's going to take us 4 knowledge to do it. We have a few extra sows. We have 62. We're using 3 of them to research. Get her done, ladies. So let's have a look. We have sheep, a lot of them, 12 there, 5 there, 6 down here. We got some deer sheep there, 33 of them actually. That's pretty good. 106 meat right now and 39 leather. Wouldn't hurt to go for a hunt, but let's get into the village first, into Truffleton, see what we have to rearrange, change, and alter. Try to get real fast growth this episode. I don't want to have too much time when the army's not in the city, so they're not working. Alright, so let's take a moment to have a peek around town, see what all's going on. We got water collectors spread around. We got our sheep collecting down here. We got our fish collecting up here. Are we going to click it? Excellent. You know what? You fishes should be critical. I think that's a standard I want to keep to. And these guys should also be critical. They're food gatherers. There's a 25 stack of housing. Another 25 over here. That's right. We started our forum. Very pretty. Some flint gathering over here. And a few more houses. These are upgrading as the nicer, the large houses. Let's do that. How many people do we need? We got 63 sows and 64 porcos. That's 25 and 25, 50, and that's 60. We could do with a few more of these. Let's put another stack of 5 in there. And out of stone. Okay, so we got 7 more in there. I said 5, and we put in 7. I was meaning 10 actually, but that's alright. Hey, we could have a water collector down there, couldn't we? Oh no, it looks like a water spot though. It is gravel, seawater. But it's probably, I guess it's real. Oh, you know what? Why it's not enough? Because you can't build that close to the edge of the map. That would have been a funny, glitchy, cheaty thing to do, but forum is about half done. 10 minutes on that one. We got lots of peat here. Love it. Potatoes are growing. I believe we're pretty crowded with the food production because we're trying to spark the introduction of agriculture. Where's our houses? Right, there's one in there. Houses. I mean gatherers. There's another one I thought over here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Alright. So we should have like, what, 15 of them? Farmers? 16? Do we have unemployed? No? Yeah, we do. We have 1 unemployed. So why 16 farmers? There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Where's the other farmer? Who would be a farmer that I'm not thinking of? I don't know. Stoneworks, we have 1 dude going. That's fine. 1.2. What's our growth rate of our resources? 1.4 on wood, 1.2 for stone, 4 hammers, 0.8 leather, using 1.6 meat. We're getting a little trickle of fish, 19%. 100% on the meats. Their apples at 19%, and their potatoes at 35%. Alright, not stellar, but it's there. Little trickle of leather coming in. Humming and hawing here about going for a hunt, but what do we got for defenders? We got 20 Javelineers in the Militia Corps. So I think things are kind of... Oh, there you go. Event. Steady at this point. There's free 20 wood. I like that. Never hurt nobody. Culture-wise, we are 70 points we can have for knowledge, and we have 28. Mudvast's going to get a 4. And the water in the ground would add another 5 if we had any spares. Well, we have 1, right? Oh, we got 2 now. Jeepers. Making it rain inactives here. 3 sows, so that's going to work well. Okay. Good, good, good. Culture's growing. The city is growing. They're providing the resources we want. I think we're just going to let it trickle here for a little bit until we got enough materials to finish up a few more of these houses. And hopefully we can... hopefully that'll be enough. Like, we can need hammers, but we also need stone. But hopefully that'll be enough to hold them off for the short time. 64. We already have enough for everybody to be in houses. That's good. We do have some slums that need to go away. That one. That one. Anybody see any more? Do you guys see any more? I'm looking. Not seeing them. How about down here? They just yammer on, these piglets. Endless babbling sows and piglets. And porcos. Alright, that is real blur. I don't know why it takes so long to load up. Optimization, that's why, guys. Something that has not yet been done. Not in the slightest. Okay, well, let's let some time trickle on, tick, pass, continue. That's the word. Let's let time pass by for a while, and we'll see what we can come up with. Alright, looks like Truffleton has itself a new idea. The domestic dogs. That'll increase our hunters, which is fantastic. Let's get our hunters to work there. I think we have 2 hunting spots providing 8 hunters, and once we research this, we'll have the same productivity. Sorry about the noise. We'll have the same productivity with, 1 less hunter, so it'll be 3 to operate it rather than 4. That's good. We'll let that finish. Probably, speaking of hunting, we probably want to nab some of these hunting spots here. So let's do that. Let's grab the Bloodhounds, which is an amusing name for... do I want javelins? Yeah, it's an amusing name in my opinion for pigs. I'm thinking the hounds would be probably hunting the pigs, but maybe not. Let's add in a couple of these carrier dudes, and then... Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, so we gave them about a minute or so to charge up. That should be enough to let them... they'll be down to 5 health, 5 action points. Is that enough? Minus 15 to move it. Maybe we'll wait. We'll let them charge up till like 50 plus, and then we'll go. Alright, let's do this hunt. See if they can hunt down those sheep in short order and take care of things. We haven't even gone exploring out much at all, so... There's the hunt. Let's go to the region and have a look from the inside. We're hunting the 5 sheep. There they are, forming up. Preparing for battle. They've drawn lines. Captain in the back, calling the shots. Oh wait, that's the sheep. Let's see if our dudes can figure out how to climb through the rocks and around. I bet you it's a pretty convoluted trip. No? It's not bad, actually. Oh yeah, it's not good. They really got to go through a lot of weird layering to get there. We'll see how they path it. Looks like they're making their way down. The sheep are calling out battle commands, it seems like. Oh, firing from above. Strategic angling. Oh yeah, one-shot kill. Excellent. That was very, very quick. Good strategy, guys. Alright, so we'll let that finish. What happened there? Oh yes, hunting companions finished. Excellent. I want to bring these guys back. Yes, there we go. Come back home. Mud baskets finished as well. That's excellent. And no damage from the sheep hunting. Good. We got 40 food, 10 leather, and 7 wool off of that. That's excellent. Let's let you guys charge up a bit while we unload. The the cloth, the wool, whatever, can be turned into textiles later, which will be nice. Up here we have 12, and on this side we have 6. We'll take the 6 next. Give it a few seconds to finish there, and then we'll go into the base. While they do their hunt, we'll go into Truffleton and fix up the new hunters, upgrade those hunters. Alright, they got 54 points. That'll be plenty. Let's get them in there and do the hunt. And then go take a look at Truffleton's new options for hunting companions. Alright, so we have one of our hunters down here on the sheep patch. We actually had to go... Oh, no, we haven't yet. I was going to think that we had to remove some javelineers. We probably do for the other upgrade. Let's see how many we've got, because I think it takes, 3 javelins, 1 hammer, and 2 wood to upgrade. So we'll go ahead and start that one. That'll free up 1 employee. The hunt for the 6 is finished. Where's our other hunter? Anybody remember? I don't. I will find him. Where are you, mister? I think it was sheep, or rabbits, right? He was off to the west. Was he? Indeed. I think that's him right there. Hello, my hunter friends. There's 2 or 4 of you. Well, we need to have... Oh, we don't have enough javelins. We need to have all of the 4 of you. I had comments asking what's up with the really... I don't know, the bad resolution and stuff like that. All this load stuff. Again, very early access, optimization things. I wouldn't consider them a top priority myself. Wait a second. I wouldn't consider them top priority myself. I'm pretty sure I just disbanded more than... Yeah, I just disbanded 2 of you. I had already had a javelin there. And so apparently disbanding 2 of you gave me less than 2. A little broken. Betcha I can upgrade this, spending 3, and then reinforce these guys. Right? Of course I can. Because it's rounding, and everybody knows that's how rounding works. Let's get out to the map and bring our hunters home to drop off their goodies. Got some Porcetterthals off to the west, 2 tiles there. We'll do a bit more exploring here shortly as well. Solving conflict, Elder Council, that's great. Excellent. Okay, so get the 3 old pigs we have, get them researching. This will give us our first research to deal with conflict and issues between the warring factions of our mighty empire, as in one family fighting with the other that lives across the wallow. Conflict is at 37, going down to 35. Loyalty's going up to, well, 63 because we moved the army back, but not really very true-ish. 12 sheep there. You guys can take 12 sheep, right? Let you charge up just a little bit more. The action points total doesn't affect their combat skill, but let's get them to go hunt. Bring me home some more goodies. I'm wondering if you guys have enough capacity for that. Maybe we should have hired a few more carriers. Oh well, too late now. Negative state power? What? Why do we have negative state power? Oh, because the nation thing has changed. Alright, we no longer have the free nations. Negative state power is a little weird because, I mean, it literally is banned. You have banned society, and you have any formations, and it gives you negative state power. Which is, I don't know. I think that's a little overkill, to be honest. I think it should be balanced so that you can have one standing group. I mean, you can't even explore. So, oh well, that's fine. We'll let this fight work its way out. Is there any other text that we're currently still working on? Yes, we're doing water in the ground, but I think we ran out of people for that. We did. They went to work after we pulled the crew out to explore. The solving conflict will give us the Elder Council, which would be nice. We don't have the stone for it, but we're not making any because, again, our workers are busy. The workers are busy working on these sheep out here. So we'll let them finish, and we'll then move them back in and disband them back into the city so they can get back to work. Alright, looks like we had solving conflict successfully finished. We don't have enough materials to make an Elder Council at this point, so that's our entire leadership, politics-sided thing. Alright, you guys finished. What did you get? You filled up 64, 16, and 10, and how many sheep are left? 3. I feel like you killed a few too many, but that's okay. Head home, unload your goodies, and actually, you know what? We can hunt that last batch, and we can scout a little bit. So how about we do that? Let him recharge fully. Do a bit of scout, maybe just up like these few tiles up here. See if we can find something like a few extra families or something advantageous like that, and then we can head back home and disband him, fixing the negative state power issue and the lack of employees issue. We have 8 jobs available. That's not bad. We got, what, 13, 18 of them out. So we'll have 10 surplus jobs when we do that. It's just me, or did those sheep just disappear? We must go hunt them. We're almost charged. Give it another minute. Alright, there you go, guys. You are fully charged. Well, 99 is close enough to fully charged. 15 to go there. Let's go this way. Now, did we have any tiles that we actually genuinely wanted to claim or not? There's the 3 sheep up north. Let's move up there first. See if we can spark an event of any sort. And what else we have to look at. We got another forest, Nordic forest swamp up north. And this is also Nordic. Okay. Well, let's do an explore. A little bit of a walk around, see if we're sitting on an island or some sort of peninsula. Oh. Free exploration. Well, that lets us know there's lots of water to the west. 19 points of movement to go through the forested swamp. Let's head up this way. Ah, protecting the food. Really, food storage idea before we get some other ones. That's interesting. What do we got here? Sheep, 11 of them. Okay. We don't want to hunt right now because we don't have the... Ooh. We don't have the action points to do so effectively. And there's more deer over here. 46 of them. Jeepers, there's big herds. 35 there, 46 there. It's like our streaming. Jeepers. Alright, keep it going. Head back this way. We haven't explored this or this mountain, so we'll do those after we get home. That'll leave us at 10 points. That's all of our movement points to get the scout around there, but alright, we found a few interesting tidbits of information, but nothing as far as resources or people. So we'll let him recharge again. Ooh, mission accomplished. Victory mission, most refined people. Wow, that's amazing. We're the only people here, guys. 25 large houses is what they want us to build. That's excellent, because I want to build that already. We have 18 of them already in place. We do need our stone production to go back up, though. We have, what is it, 6 available jobs. So we're growing at 1.2. It's not bad. I did go ahead and up the Shield of Truffleton back up to 15 Javelineers guarding things there. You guys are 67. We'll give you 1 more minute to recharge before we run back up the mountain range here. We got 3 mountains to climb through, so that'll take most of our charge. Alright, 100 points. Let's get a rolling here. We have no inventory, right? That is correct. Okay. We're going to explore up through these mountains, see if I find something of interest up here as we go. I don't think we explored that tile, so maybe we'll go up that way as well. Nothing again. We're just not finding a lot today. That's not terrible, I suppose. I mean, you could find bad things. We don't want that. 22 points to clean through that mountains. Yeesh. Orphaned piglets. Alright, well that's good. This is oceanic, isn't it? It is so. Oceanic mountains. What about this one? This is Nordic. So that's kind of the line between the Nordic and the oceanic. Interesting. Oceanic plains provide quite nice, like this is rocky oceanic, but oceanic plains generally provide really good food sources. So let's go down this way. That'll get us to scout this last tile, see if there's any events for us on there. Culture's growing nicely. Nothing really exciting happening other than those new techs. -9. Uh-oh. Herd of sheep. 15 sheep spotted there. Excellent. Now there's 14. You're not going to make it through there, so you're going to actually have to sit and wait a few minutes. You're going to need 8 points charged, so in 8 minutes you can get through. I did that poorly. That was very poorly done. Oops. Alright, well, we'll have to wait the 8 minutes to get him home. If I encamped, it would take longer because he'd go to +4. It would use up the 9. It would take him 2 minutes to regain those, essentially. Yeah. No, definitely worth waiting the, like, 7 minutes. So we'll do that, and we'll have a scout around, look at a few things. Let's actually, should we look at what some of these places offer, like what this place has to offer? Alright, well this is loading up. Let's have a look at the new knowledge. Oh, herbalism, knowing the plants, one of my least favorite ones to research, but my most favorite early game text to get. Second most favorite, probably. Right next to agriculture, this is a big one. Basically, it provides doctors which dramatically boost your health and reduce your loss due to sickness, which helps your overall civilization grow quite aggressively. However, its difficulty is 80, and it uses farmers to do it. So, I'm wondering if we start it right away, it's going to take 40 minutes or so to finish because it's got 800 points that needs to apply. I guess we can get it started, might as well. Better now than never. 55 minutes they are going to take. Wow, that's rough. Okay. 37% chance of success. That's pretty terrible. So let's look at something less terrible. This tile is pretty awesome. It's, so far I can see, it's got peat. It's got a decent sized coal deposit there. You might get 2 or 3 mines on that one. Let's see what else we could find. Anything else of interest here? Thought I saw some fish. There's some fish there. There's at least one. Alright. Let's pull open my map scanning information thingy. My super duper high-tech paper pencil. I'm like legitimately using a pencil and paper. We have coal. I would say that's medium coal. And we have fish. I don't know how many. 1 so far. Anything else? Maybe there's a few food spots here. That would be nice. I'm not seeing much for niceness here. It is unfortunate. There's another fishing spot. Yeah, 2 fishing spots. It's something. They're not stellar though. It's a couple fishing spots and some coal. That's too bad. Not really worth even recording much of. But it's Nordic, rocky, swampy forest. So, all right. Have you guys charged up? You do. You got 13. Oh, you don't. You got 13. You need 16 to get home. Yeah, you need 15 points to go through there, and then 1 more to get down there. So you'll need 16 points. You're at 14 now. A couple more, and then you'll be able to get home. We got 14 or 11 sheep up there, and we've got 14 sheep down here, so that's good. Research-wise, though, we're doing a few things. We can do protecting the food once we have pottery. Do we even have pottery? We do. Ah, that's right. We can implement pottery. We were going to do that, weren't we? Yeah, except for our people are all up here, stuck recharging, which was very foolish of me. Very poorly done, Drake. Poorly done. We got enough population we could put in our pottery and get them going right away. Alright, you guys have enough charge to make it home, I think. Barely. You'll stumble in exhausted into the base. That's the 3 guys from before, the 3 sheep we left from before. There you go, you can get home. That's something at least. There you go. Now it switches from +1 to +32. And you go ahead and encamp there to boost it to 37. Alright, so you're done that. Let's see about getting this pottery started while they charge up. Or at least getting the pottery buildings built. And then when they're done, we can... when it's built, then we can put some people from the hunting party into work. Uh-oh. That sounds like a barbarian attack coming at us. Okay, 20 barbarians raiders just instantly spawned to attack us. Problem is, there has been an update, and I don't know if there's any changes have done since we are on a slightly tweaked hotfix version. We'll see if these guys actually do what they're supposed to and stay put. Alright, here goes the spawn of our units. Where are they going to head? Oh, looks like they're all lining up behind the gates properly. So hopefully we'll make it through here. We'll let some time progress while the sows whine and complain about the scary situation. You guys should be coming up from the top northeast, correct? There you go. There they are. It's a single stack of 20. We'll see if they get in to do anything. I don't think they can. I think they have to actually get through our gates if we've built this right. Do. Watch their intrepid charge. You think you can get through? You can barely figure out how to cross the fire swamp. Oh, wait. They're crossing the fire swamp very nicely. I have been misinformed. My advisors have lied to me. That's alright. Get in here. Do your worst, lads. Please, really, do bad. Do badly. Do horribly bad. Alright, they're gonna march down to the gates, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, don't go through the gates. Looks like the gates are open, which is rather unnerving. But that's just the graphic. They don't have a closed gates graphic. Oh, yeah. There's a few of them down. Fire again. Get them. Oh, nice curve shots on the spear, on the javelins, but not doing the job. Alright. Can you still hit them? Oh, yeah. Some good hits there. Get in there. Hurry-ya! Karibara! I love their war cry. I don't love the fact that their war cry is failing. Failing miserably. Wall's 41% damaged. 46. Come on, they've got the wall half down. Guys, hurry up. Shoot more accurately. You have 37 ammo left. Well, that's not too bad. That should be enough to take them out, even with the atrocious aim that you guys seem to have. It's this shielding, it's defensiveness from being behind the walls. We need a spot that they can, like, stand and shoot down on the enemy. That works really good. At least it does on sheep. Yeah, they're still getting the defensive bonus. And their bashing at the wall here, oddly enough. It's a little strange. Looks like the defense is finished. Okay, so the battering ram kept going without the rest of us, so... Alright, well that's good. We knocked them out. Alright, so that defense worked anyways. You guys are recharging. Let's disband the piglets back into the city. And maybe we go hunt some of these guys. There's 14 of them there and 15 of us. Not bad. We could boost up a few more javelins. We could grab another 5. And that's enough juice still to go hunt. So let's do that. That'll get us a bit more meat and some more leather. We got 67 leather, 229 meat. Let's make sure the city has enough enough storage space to store all that meat. Right, so we are a little low on the storage capacity. Let's use up some more of this luscious green space beside us here, and put in some more storage. Ba-ba-dee-doo. Another 15 of them is probably plenty. Out of there. Let's run down southeast and see if we have the supplies to... We are making stone now, but just barely. So we won't have the supplies to up all the houses we need for the 25, but we can put in 2, I suppose. Oh no, we want to wait. I want to wait on that stone. Because I want to get that stone... we want to build up the stone supply for our council. Right? That there. Select here. We have pottery place we need to put in. What? Where's our clay gatherer? Oh, there's our clay exploiter. Yeah, we can gather clay, but it has to be on the right spot. Because there's a lot of stuff here that is peat. A solid clay collection up here might be good. You're pretty epic as far as clay quantity goes. Let's go there and put in a couple potters. They can go on the front road here. Like say there and there. That's good. Still making those javelins. Excellent. Ah, the hunt is finished. Let's bring the hunters home. Yeah, again we're not able to. We actually lost a hunter. Didn't lose his javelin though. That's nice. Only able to gather a few, or hunt a few. So maybe we should have added some carriers instead, because we do lose quite a few when they do that. You can go unload all of this stuff, and then we'll add in a couple carriers, and then we'll go from there. That. Reinforce you by, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. We don't really need them anymore at this point, because we're just hunting a small group. So let's do that. There's another batch up here we'll hunt after this one, and then I think we'll bring them home for sure and get them to work in the pottery department and get us some more, some new pots. We can store up some pots. I forgot we got pottery and we didn't store them. It's unfortunate. Alright, another successful hunt. Let's head back and unload. And I think we're actually going to stop them right there. They've collected enough stuff for sure to keep us nice and going with the leather supply. And we'll actually go ahead and disband this entire army right into the city. That's going to flood us with a lot of inactives. We have 16 available jobs and 22 inactives. So we can actually go ahead and get that research done now. The water in the ground, it's going to need some, oh, not that many. It's going to need some people assigned to it. 5 of them, let them finish. We need to gather, get pottery going so we can get 10 pottery to do the protecting the food technology. And let's see if we can do anything in the city. Alright, so we got pottery going at a trickle. Actually 1.5 for industry and 0.5 is being stored, so it's not much of a trickle actually. We're producing 2, that's pretty solid. We got enough clay coming in, should have actually quite a lot of extra clay coming in. 0.6, it's not bad. What else? Stone is coming in a little bit. Flint's coming in a little bit. Stone's coming in pretty good. Number of inactives, 7, huh? How long on that tech? It's just about finished. No? Just about finished. 50 seconds. So once that's done, then I will free up these. Actually, I can go ahead and activate them right now. It's 3 workers that'll be shuffled over there. Water in the ground, 36 seconds, 37 seconds. Alright. It went up because we had one of the workers get actually doing something useful. 25 seconds, that'll be done. We have 22 javelins, 24 javelins available. What's our conflict level going to be at? Increasing to 43, and loyalty is decreasing to 43. I would like some more javelins, but I think we might be having to stick with what we've got. 15 is probably enough. Maybe what we'll do is add in another piece of wall right in along here. Kind of double things up so they don't have an easy spot to munch through. Something like that. That might do the job. Water in the ground successfully researched. Excellent. So how are we doing now for income of resources? 3.6 on the stone. That's good. I want to get in, before we put in a cut here, I want to get the 8 so we can put in our first Elder Council in here. Should be back up to 4 hammers going. Yes, with 0.4 in the flint. I like that. We have a positive in flint. Right, the pottery requires some burning, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's using up a bunch of our wood supply. Let's see, do we have any sleeping woodcutters? I wonder if we do. Let me have a look around and see what we've got. Alright, so I had a spin around the base. It looks like we don't have any surplus of the woodcutter, so I'm going to bring another one on board here. Just slap them right down in the middle there. That'll get us a little bit more. Our forum is up. That's excellent, providing a bit of community to the people. Actually, only a bit, now that I notice it. 52%. Alright. How about we put in that lovely Elder Council now? I suppose we could put that in here. And then a doctor next door? Is that how we're going to do that? 2 council, or 2 of those maybe? I don't know. Yeah, let's put an Elder Council down here. When we get doctors, we can put like a couple of them on here. Now, you need to be housed, so why are you not housed? 72, that's why. 78. 72 and 78, we got 50, 68. Not good at all. Let's put in some large housing. That's those 2. That's 25 and 25 is 50, 60, 70. We need another 10 in right away. We don't have the stone for it though. We're gonna hold off though. I think we'll definitely let them do more housing of this variety before we do any others. We just need the stone. So let the stone trickle up. It's coming in pretty good. What was that? 3.6? Yeah, that's a solid income of stone. Pottery is storing at 0.5, so it'll take us to get the 10 we need. It'll take us a good 20 minutes to get that stored. 30 minutes to get that stored. I think it's what's the production cycle on these guys again? 150 second for this production. 150. That's longer than I thought. So it'll take 25 minutes to get that. If I'm doing the math right, I need 20 cycles of that. So not 20. It'll be like just shy of an hour. Jeepers, we could have herbalism before that happens. Speaking of which, we have 46 minutes left on our herbalism. Ouch. Okay. Pottery, you can't force things to store. This is one thing I find really frustrating. When you're in non-barter, when you're in what's it called? Not fair exchange, gift economy. When you're in the initial gift economy before you start any concept of currency, there's no way to say, hey, let's stockpile this so we can research. None whatsoever. You can tell them to stockpile. What you're telling them is to take 25% of their production and hold it in stock. Which I want to be able to say, 100% of my stock, please, in stock. I want every bit of pottery that comes in to be stockpiled until we can use it to actually do some research. Because the research is important. More important than making sure everybody's got a few pots. So we're still running food rationing, which is going to keep running until we get some sort of reaction with the agriculture. I don't know why we haven't gotten it yet. Seems a little odd. Hopefully it won't get stuck on us. I'm sure we'll get it eventually. We've got enough stone stockpiled. Let's increase the number of large houses we have. I could tuck them in the back here, but that... do we? There, and there? Yeah, probably. We'll do that after, though. There we go. That's another 4 in anyways. That'll bring us actually to 25, which might be enough for the first builder. Yes, 25 large houses. Yay! Do we have enough houses, though, more importantly, for all our people? 75 and 79. We don't. Okay. That was supposed to give us another 5 victory points. Where's my 5 victory points? I want my... There we go. 10 for missions, but apparently only 5 up here. It hasn't updated. We'll update, mister. You're supposed to give me the awesome celebration of victory points. In gold we trust. You need to stockpile 8 gold, and that's gold bars, not coins, or so that's gonna be a while. Since we currently have no concept of this gold object they speak of. There's a couple pieces up here. We get 0.2 or 0.3 out of there. Not a lot of unutilized turf over here. 0.9. Ugh. Really, really thin on the ground as far as the resource, as far as the food goes. People are not quite starving. Well, kind of. They're certainly not growing big and strong like Porcos should. So next episode we want to make sure we get that pottery stockpiled so that we can get our research protecting the food. That gives us our first granary, which is a tradesman or trader. It's a new class of pigs. The trader. Knowing the plants also will give us elders. What are they called when they work here? Officials. So we have a few of those. That's great. Do we have any surplus population right now? We have 1 available job, and that's in the Elder Council job. So we want to keep these. I mean, these can be low priority. I can switch that. They can be low priority because they really don't matter that much to the overall conflict level. But they are prerequisites for certain technologies, I think. So we'll see. Next episode, we should be able to get our second forum set up so that we can get our full community supply. There's one dude. There's 2 of them there. Yeah, 2 of them point to justice, providing 9% of the people with full justice. It's not great. Pottery needs to stock up to 10. Our stone needs to get up to 30, so we got a lot of work cut out for us, and it's basically just at this point we're waiting to get to spawn the agriculture technology, and then we can kind of kick it into overdrive, as well as hopefully within the next hour or 2 of gameplay. An hour is basically 1 episode, even though the episodes are trimmed down so don't take you an hour to watch, but they cover about an hour, give or take, of actual game time. So we should be able to get everybody fully housed in the large houses before too long. It's mostly just a lack of stone and wood at this point. We could put in another, and I think we should do that. Before we go, let's put in 1 more wood gathering facility, like say up here. That's good. You'll get lots of supply for wood later. Yeah, so that's where we're going to put in a cut. Hope you guys are enjoying the episodes so far. Oh, shiny stones. We got metallurgy, but we don't have agriculture. A little nervous. A little nervous I is. Alright, well, let's get our 5 miners to work on that. They can slow down on their flint gathering for a little bit while they figure out what this concept of metal, shiny rocks. They've been seen in distant lands. Off you go, miners. Explore the concept and see what you can come up with. That's where we're going to put in a cut today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you get updates on when anything comes out on the channel. And thank you all for your patience, as it takes me some time to put these out with my extremely busy schedule right now. But I will attempt to keep filling you in on the needs, on your need for a good bit of Ymir from now and again, every 3 days or so. I'm hoping to get one out for you guys. More content on the channel to come, and this fall should be a nice change for things, both with my schedule and with the ability for me to put out content on various different topics for you guys all the time. Thank you very much. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed this episode, and as always, I will see you in game.